The East Coast Rail Link ECRL project will resume at a reduced cost of 44 billion ringgit, a reduction of 21.5 billion ringgit from its original cost of 65.5 billion ringgit. This following the signing of a supplementary agreement (SA) between Malaysia Rail Link Sdn Bhd and China Communications Construction Company Limited today. The Prime Minister's office in a statement said the government of Malaysia welcomes the signing of the agreement, which covers the engineering, procurement, construction and commissioning aspects of the rail project. The SA was achieved after months of negotiations between the companies involved, as well as the governments of Malaysia and China. The Prime Minister's Special Envoy, Tun Daim Zainuddin, is in Beijing to meet with representatives from China on the ECRL. This ECRL project, which will link Port Klang in Selangor to Pangkalan Kubur in Kelantan, was suspended last year due to its high cost. Meanwhile, Tun Daim said the 21.5 billion ringgit that Malaysia is saving with ECRL is enough to build 2 more Petronas Twin Towers. He added the new price has been set at 44 billion ringgit, a 32.8% reduction from the previous 66 billion ringgit price tag. However, Tun Daim said the new link is 648 kilometres, 40 kilometres shorter. He did not reveal more details, saying that Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad will give a press conference on the issue next Monday. Malaysia Automotive Robotics and IoT Institute and Korea Institute for Robot Industry Advancement (KIRIA) has allocated 40 million ringgit for the first year under the 3-year MOU agreement signed today. The 40 million ringgit funding will involve 3 projects in the areas of robotics technology applications for manufacturing, logistics, after-sales and other spin-off sectors.
Ketiga projek itu akan melibatkan 3 buah syarikat dari Korea dan 3 buah syarikat di Malaysia. Syarikat Korea yang akan membekalkan teknologi berkaitan dengan robot, sementara syarikat di Malaysia mereka itu merupakan komponen manufacturer ataupun vendor-vendor di Malaysia lah, vendor-vendor tempatan. Mereka itu akan mendapatkan tunjuk ajar daripada syarikat daripada Korea untuk mereka itu melaksanakan aplikasi robot dan juga otomasi dalam syarikat mereka masing-masing.
Datuk Bardani added that 3 Tier 1 auto component vendors have been selected and now are awaiting approval of 3 Korean suppliers to be on board to implement these 3 projects this year. The global demand for rubber gloves is estimated to reach 300 billion gloves this year, with an expected annual growth of 12%. According to the Malaysian Rubber Glove Manufacturers Association, out of the total, 188 billion gloves would be produced by Malaysia, which is the world's largest producer and leading exporter of rubber gloves, contributing 63% of global supply, followed by Thailand, China and Indonesia. Meanwhile, the Malaysian Investment Development Authority (MIDA) has projected that export revenue for rubber gloves will reach 19.88 billion ringgit this year, up from the 18.8 billion ringgit estimated by industrial players in 2018. It said made in Malaysia rubber gloves are expected to be exported to over 195 countries worldwide in 2019. MIDA said overall the global market for the medical rubber gloves industry showed a positive trend driven by the increase in the world standard of healthcare and the aging world population. That wraps up Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for investing your time with us.